that. All right, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's go over the big five biggest games on the schedule last week here. As well. So we're now at the time of the year where it matters the most. So everything matters. Records don't matter and things like that. We're almost in the off season. We're going to have a couple teams going home here pretty soon. So we got 4 more weeks left in the regular season as well. Just got the Bucks game pulled up, and so they're going home. Speaking of going home, the Chiefs could be going home here pretty soon. Texans went ahead and dusted them off in their own building, 20-10 last week. Chefs, think it's over. I don't think they make the playoffs. I think that Denver and Los Angeles have solidified themselves in their division. There is a chance they could win out and make a playoff, but I don't think so. I think they're going to go ahead and be eliminated as well. Texas defense is first rate. Doesn't matter who they're playing. Their defense, they're going to be in every game because the defense is so talented. There's some holes on offense, but the defense is so good in every game. Eagles and Chargers. Chargers find a way to win. Look, Jim Harbaugh is a good coach. He finds a way to win. He's got no linemen, and his quarterback is still finding a way to win these games. The thing you always like about his teams is they kind of play the same way regardless of who's on the field. That to me is a mark of a good coach. Harbaugh, his teams, they're going to run the ball. They're going to like this, doesn't matter who the line, et cetera, et cetera. They're going to be physical, et cetera. I think the defense is somewhat underrated. So I'm really impressed with what the Chargers have done. Eagles, something's wrong with the offense. I think the ungrateful Eagle fans are always kind of complaining about Hurts and all that. Hurts is probably as bad as I've seen him look. But I'm still not throwing dirt on the Eagles. I do think offensively they're not what they were. The offensive line is not what they were. Packers over the Bears. As usual, Packers usually beat the Bears. I think Jordan Love, as long as he plays well, plays within himself, he's pretty good. He does have games where he's what I call the Dave Craig. He's just bad some weeks. I think if he ever clean that up, he's going to win. He's really an MVP candidate. Absolutely, for sure. As well. Somebody explained the Jags to me. I don't know. They are 9-4, and they look just really inconsistent. 1 week their offense is good, 1 week their offense is bad. They found a way to win 9 games. I mean, I think this is Liam Cohen. Certainly is in the running for Coach of the Year with the job he's done. Colts, I mean, they're bringing in Phillip Rivers. He's like the first player in NFL history, if he suits up, who actually will be a grandfather. So good for him. Yeah. And the Lions last week and the Cowboys, I think the Lions aren't dead yet. The Lions are still fighting. The Lions are still in there. The Lions are still doing something here. The Lions, I think, not what they were kind of put in the category of Philly. I think to throw dirt on the Lions is a bit much, but I clearly not what they were. All right. Lions and the Rams. Speaking of the Lions, since you brought it up, the Rams are really kind of the uncrowned champions here for a lot of people during the regular season. A lot of people, you look at power rankings, you see the Rams as the number 1 team in the league. And the Lions last year, their team, the number 1 seed for a lot of teams. So this is both quarterbacks played for former teams. Goff used to be a Rams quarterback. They were traded for each other, and both of them have led their team to playoff success. Very unusual. So good stuff by both guys here. It's hard not to go against the Rams these days, though. I mean, I think the Lions have some chinks. I think it's showing a bit, and I think it's costing them a little bit. Offensive line is good, just not all the time. Defensive line is good, just not all the time. They're playing a really good team. It's an issue, just not all the time. So I do think The Rams are in the other category. I think the Rams. The only thing I don't like about the Rams is the trenches. I think that's kind of a thing for me. Are you going to be good enough in the trenches to go ahead and be successful? That's the one issue I have with the Rams. But I think they win this game. I think they win it pretty convincingly. I like the Rams by about 10 points in this one, for sure. Um, this is going to be an elimination game for the Chefs. Against the Chargers. The Chargers could pretty much say goodbye to the Chiefs here if they can go ahead and pull it off in Arrowhead. So I'm not sure that happens. As much as I've been impressed with the Chargers, I do think Kansas City is still showing some things as well. It's clear with Kansas City, their offense can't stretch the field as much as it once did. It's very just short stuff over the middle. They don't have Tyreek Hill anymore. They don't have those big plays, and it's very dink dunk. And I think when you do that all the time, it's costing them games. It helps them be in games. Their defense also isn't what it was. I think that's an issue. Chris Jones is not the same player. McDuffie's been good for them. Bolton, Tranquil, some of the same faces, but the defense isn't quite the juggernaut it was. I think that's also an issue. I don't think it's better than that Chargers offensive line and then know each other so well. I think that will play a factor. I kind of smell a really good game for Chris Jones in this one. So I'm going to take the Chefs. Season on the line and everything to play for as well, where I think if the Chargers lose, I still think they have a good shot to get in the playoffs still. So we'll take the Chefs in this one. The Colts, I'd love to see Philip Rivers, 44 years old, play in this game against the Seahawks. If the Rams aren't the best team in the NFC, it certainly may be the Seattle Seahawks. They're fantastic, cooking on all cylinders. Their defense, we know when Mike McDonald is there, Leonard Williams is there. It's very – I don't see the Colts being able to score much. I don't think it could be Riley Leonard playing. They're not going to have Anthony Richardson. I don't know. I definitely do like the Seahawks in this game. I don't think this is close. I think it's still relevant for the Colts because the Colts aren't dead yet. So if they can find a way to win, I do think they are still in the fight. You look at you look at the Texans, you look at the Jags, not insurmountable. If they somehow can get somebody to pull the trigger, I think it is not insurmountable for them. But the Hawks in front of the 12th man, it's hard to go against that in this one. A lot of people feel that this is one of the biggest games on the schedule, the Bills and the Patriots. Lord, it's lagging. All right, so let's stay here with the Packers and Broncos. Packers and Broncos, I think two teams might face each other in the Super Bowl as well. Packers are, I think, the superior team in this game. I think both sides of the ball, I think they're better than Denver is. I still have questions about Denver on offense, believe it or not. I think even with Sean Payton there, Knicks, I think, has shown some, but I don't think Knicks has been great against really good defenses. But I will say, you leave a close game, he's going to get you there. He's good in the fourth quarter. He's not good in all four, but he's good in the fourth. I like Green Bay. I like Green Bay to win this game. I think Green Bay has more to play for. I think Green Bay still has designs on the number one seed. This is going to be buckle your chin strap stuff. This is going to be physical stuff. And I think probably to the Ravens, possibly the game that's most relevant, the Bills and the Patriots. The Patriots we're going to see the Ravens next week. The Bills, I think, are the team a lot of people pick to win the AFC during the course of the year. The Bills, I don't know, man. I'm really buying New England. I really am. I like what I've seen from New England so far this year. I think New England. I think I think New England is the best team in the AFC. I really do. Buffalo, I think, in general, is about the same. They're going to score points. They have Josh Allen. They're going to do their thing. They're not. They're not at the level New England. If Vrabel has them playing on their level, I think New England's defense, too, is top 5. The defense is first rate. They're going to give Josh Allen a lot of problems in this one. There you go. All right, Big 5.